It's just a ride.
To end it on the roller coaster. Is that... Hello, gals, blokes, and all other folks. My name is Mortius, and welcome to the finale of Ride the Cyclone. What a absolute wild ride. Haha! This has been so far. I don't know if I've already made that joke in this series. If I haven't, I don't know how I haven't. And if I have, I'm sorry I made you listen to it twice. But I am very, very excited to hop into this. It's crazy that this show is almost over. It feels like we've been through so much, but it also feels like there's so much, like, potentially unresolved, you know what I mean? There's just so many different ways and different things that could happen here. And our final song is called It's Not a Game, It's Just a Ride. So I wonder if the point of that is going to be them realizing that, like, this whole thing they've been on, this whole ride they've been on, quote unquote, everything they've gone through in the underworld, like, or afterlife rather, Greek mythology is too much in my brain, is like, the whole point of it is the journey, not the destination. Like, they're all starting this thinking about, like, who gets to come back to life, but at the end, maybe they realize, like, hey, this isn't a game, it's just a ride. Like, the adventure we have been on together, the experiences we have had together. And also, Virgil's still chewing a wire, and Karnak's about to die, and I don't know how that's gonna affect everything. What if somehow, like, they're about to vote on who comes back, and then Virgil chews through the wire, Karnak dies, and he can no longer return someone, and It's Not a Game, It's Just a Ride is like them coping with the idea of, like, now no one gets to go back, but at least they had this journey together. That's my, like, really specific big prediction. We'll see if I'm right. Let's get to this finale. Oh. The silent I'm sorry? Oh, well that's nice.
Final vote.
How is this gonna go?
Ocean Rosenberg.
Oh! They just go one at a time? I also don't think that's fair, because then you're gonna, like, that's a lot of pressure for the first person. If she votes for herself, she's basically condemning everyone else unless they vote for her. Like, it should be some kind of, like, anonymous write-in. I don't know. I don't like this system, but maybe he's about to get murdered by a rat anyway, so.
It has been decided that you shall have the final vote.
What?
Over what?
Wait, what?
Who lives or dies.
I thought we all had to vote on that. That's what.
Wait, who? I criticized too fast. Now I have completely different questions about this
Who
system.
lives or dies.
I thought we all had to vote on that. That's what you told us.
I've decided the final vote will come down to the one with the highest grade point average. You are the winner.
That doesn't strike me as very fair.
In
It's
5
not.
minutes, all bets are off.
What happens in 5 minutes?
Virgil.
death.
Yep.
After that, I'm not entirely sure.
And if I just vote for myself, what's the moral? If I choose myself. If I choose myself, the moral
'Cause every story's got a lesson.
of the story is that humans suck.
That would be a valid interpretation, yes.
Yeah?
No. We are going to honor the original agreement. We will all vote on who comes back.
Dun, 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 dun. That was the very first song, right? Karnak's Dream of Life?
The other side. You merely walk in. It's easy. Just don't look back.
So if she chooses to go to the afterlife, does that mean she no longer has to make the vote? So it's like almost like a self-sacrificial thing of like, I am choosing to remove myself from the competition and the voting process and just move on to the next, whatever comes next.
I don't mean to rush you, but time is pressing.
It
If you could
is.
just kindly step off for like 3 seconds. The one who wants to win it the most shall redeem the loser
What?
in order to complete the whole. You knew all along I could never do it.
What?
Choose myself.
You knew all along I could never do it. I could never choose myself. Interesting. Like, that's... Even with how inherently selfish of a person she is, as shown in a lot of her dialogue in her song, she still couldn't do that. She couldn't choose herself completely and unequivocally.
It shouldn't be me.
Wow.
I made no attempt to get to know any of you in life.
It's true.
Not even my best friend. In any real way. Which it turns out is too bad for me, because each and every one of you is a frickin' rock star. We died young. In some random accident.
Yeah.
But to say that if one dies young, they die needlessly, that is to discount the years we had.
I can't talk about why that lyric means so much to me without having a full and actual breakdown, so I'm just not going to, but... Whew, wow, that was beautiful. If that line strikes you to your core, then I don't need to say anything, and if it doesn't, be grateful. Wow.
The experiences we had. Our hopes. Dreams. I would gladly take my 17 years over nothing. Who do I vote for? The girl who can't remember any of it? Her. We had a life. She didn't.
The idea is that they all get to still have their experiences. As she's saying, I would take my 17 years over nothing. The implication here, of course, then becomes we would go into the afterlife with the memories and experiences we had, but she wouldn't. She deserves to go back to whatever she was, because otherwise she's condemned to a life of anonymity.
That's my vote.
Wow. Really?
Motion carried. Democracy rocks.
As you wish. Her name is Penny Lamb, born April 7th, Aries, the lucky nature.
It's not a game. Maybe that's news. 'Cause no one will win here, and no one can lose. There's no one to measure our foolish pride, and no one keeps score of how hard we tried. This ride, it has heartbreak. This ride, it has pain. All kinds of blue skies, no shortage of rain.
All sorts of blue skies with no shortage of rain is beautiful. This show is something else.
Yes, there is laughter and the telling of lies. And maybe in darkness we open our eyes. And you give and choose while you love and lose. And you feel the world is spinning with no ending or beginning. You just
Wait! Are they getting to what? I just understood. Are they getting to watch her whole life progress? They get to see the life they sent her back to? Is this Penny Rose? Was that her name? Penny Lamb? I was trying to understand all of the imagery I was getting. But yes, it starts young, then becomes, so this is like a wedding. This is motherhood. This is old age. Is that what it is? Do they get to watch the life that they allowed to happen by sending her back?
are beginning. You just take a look around. Take a look around. Take a look around. And round and round.
And now you're probably wondering what happens next. That I couldn't possibly tell you. But I do know this for certain. After reading thousands of human fortunes, my final insight is
God
you will get a promotion.
That took me so much by surprise and made me so angry. That's the most my family-friendly filter has ever broken on this channel, I think. Wow. That wasn't even for any other time I've done like a little bit of a swear. It's been like as a bit or on purpose. That was like entirely involuntary. I'm so upset right now. Oh my god, how did I not see that coming? That like actually gave me like a heart jump.
Sure to ride the Cyclone.
What happens now? What is this going to be? It's just nothingness, just purgatory, just
sailing through space.
There's no
Up or down, so beautiful and strange, but it's more than spinning round.
just flag. It's just nothingness. It's just beauty and song and each other. Also, listen to how impressive it is. This shows their vocal control so much because each person starts a line and then everyone else continues, but each time you can still hear the person who started the line most prominently. Like, they know how to project their voice in a way where their character voice is at the front when it needs to be, and then tone it back into the ensemble when it's not. Listen.
There's no
Up or down,
The like, up or down was so clearly audible, and then
so beautiful and strange,
beautiful and strange. You can still hear Noel there.
but it's more than spinning round.
You can, like, wow.
Yes, it's everything you loved.
And more than spinning round. One more cycle, like, visual.
And everything you dreamed, and everything you shared, and everything that seemed so terrifying. But it's not a game, it's not a game. Oh, no, it's not a game, it's not a game.
It's a ride.
It's just a ride.
To end it on the roller coaster. It's one big cyclone.
It's just a ride. It's just a ride.
So wait, is this their afterlife then? Are they just perpetually on the cyclone? Is that... Karnak's fortune he read to them, and then the final thing he said in the throes of deaths was make sure you ride the cyclone. And now that's what they do. This is them riding the cyclone, just being with each other, just, oh!
You might live for a day or eternity. There's no time for a judge or a referee.
No one will measure how hard we try.
We're all just sailing through space. There's no up, there's no down. It's all so beautiful and strange, but so much more than spinning round. Yes, it's everything you loved, and it's everything you dreamed, and it's everything you shared, and it's everything that seems so, oh, so terrifying. Turn it round. It's just a ride.
And a circle again with the moving
It's just a ride. And the world will keep on spinning with no ending or beginning. So just take a look around.
Where are they?
Take a look around.
Why is it opening?
Take a look around.
Do they?
Round and round and round.
And even that spins.
Dream of life is never ending. It goes around and round and round again.
No! What does that mean? Did they get to go back to the roller coaster? Is it intentionally left ambiguous? Ah!
Ending. It goes around and round and round again.
And so are they? Or, so I guess like two interpretations to me would be in that moment, like all of this happened, this entire musical, all hour and a half of this happened in the split second before their deaths. And maybe this is them going back to the cyclone and having that moment of peace that Constance described right before they die. Or maybe if you want to look at it optimistically, maybe they got to go back. Maybe it didn't have to be only one. Wow. What a bold choice to leave the ending that ambiguous. And to only have 6 characters in this whole show, too. Oh, Karnak. Wow. Hey! Karnak was a person! Well done, everybody. Absolutely incredible. And if you ever leave or skip bows, you're a bad person. That's why we're still here. Absolutely incredible. Wow. Oh, is there more? Is there more? What? Okay, no, I don't think so. Okay. Wow. What an incredible show. What a bold choice to end so ambiguously. Please let me know in the comments what you think that ending means. I want to hear every interpretation for the ending of this wild and incredible show. So thank you all so much for being here. thank you so much for recommending this show to me. Thank you for getting me to the subscriber count. By the time I'm recording this video, like, I did this series for 75 and I'm already at 79. Like, that's crazy to me. Let me know in the comments what you want to see me do for 100K, because that's probably happening quite possibly by the end of this year. If not, definitely early into next year. I just want to thank you all so very much for this. Let me know what other shows you want me to check out, what you think is worth it for a 100,000 subscriber celebration. And y'all, enjoy life and the years you have. And don't forget to ride the Cyclone. As always, gals, blokes, and all other folks. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.